Hey y'all, I am here today with a word titled the red flags. Okay, I kept hearing that over and over again in my spirit. Pay attention to the red flags. All right, check this out. Beloved, oftentimes we will ignore the warning signs or the red flags that God sends our way to protect us from danger. Many times it's because we really don't want to see the truth about certain things or people or situations in our lives because the truth we know will hurt us or bring forth discomfort because we know that change is needed and change is uncomfortable to the flesh. We do not want to change. We sometimes would rather be stuck in an uncomfortable, painful situation because it's familiar as opposed to being set free and moving away from it because we don't know what's required of us after we make that change, okay? At times, too, we may waver between the truth and reality and what we desire, see, and believe. So we will accredit the signs to Satan. We'll say, this must be God. Must be the devil. It's not God. God wouldn't tell me to leave this person alone, or God wouldn't tell me to move or do whatever. But sometimes it could be God. Okay. Yes, we will wrongly think or believe that it's the devil trying to cause problems or make us miserable when in actuality it's God trying to spare us from something. Okay, he sees the end from the beginning. He sees everything that we can't see. So we have to learn to trust God even when it doesn't make sense, even when it doesn't necessarily feel good to our flesh. Okay, but sometimes we just have that deep inner knowing in our spirit, and we know that we need to make some changes. Okay, so beloved, in this day and hour, discernment is especially vital. So please seek after it. Seek it like silver and gold. Okay. Although having to make change and letting go of some things, lifestyle, family, people, whatever it may be, it can be extremely difficult at times. But holding on to that which God is calling us to let go of will only prove to hurt us more in the long run. Father knows best. We have to trust him. I don't know about you all, but that was the answer to what I was praying about. So I am paying close attention. Amen. So pay attention to the red flags. Sometimes the flags are smacking you across the face, but you still ignore it. You still try to make excuses. You still try to justify it just so you don't have to let go of certain things or certain people. So you don't have to make change. But I'm telling you, staying in a situation that is not good will only cause destruction in the end. Amen. Okay, I hope this message speaks to somebody. And if it has and it's blessed you today, I ask you to please hit the like, follow, or subscribe button depending on your platform. And until next time, God bless you and much, much love.